Hello, everybody, and welcome to the sixth episode of Goals Driven Live channel. I'm Ravi, the host of the show. When I moved to Germany in 2016 to join a new company here, I realized to my folly that I had not negotiated well with my salary. So, after the taxes, my net salary was not at all that attractive. So, after a year of working there, I started growing restless and I needed to make a big leap to correct my salary. On December 31st of 2017, I clearly wrote in my new goals list that I needed a job at X salary per year by the next 4 months. The reason it was a big goal is because, unlike an English speaking country, getting a job in my domain without knowledge of German is quite hard. The opportunities are few. So I wrote down the goal in big bold letters with a clear deadline, April 31st, 2018, and stuck it on my vision board. I will talk about vision board in a later episode. What I did was I stopped all social media and other distractions completely and started taking action with a laser like focus towards that goal. I would begin every day reading the goal statement first thing in the morning and ended the day by reading it again. I became single mindedly obsessed about the goal. And as luck would have it, at the end of third month, I received four offers within the same week. Such serendipity had never happened with me ever before. So I negotiated with all the four companies to raise my salary even higher. My self confidence soared and I was on cloud nine. The single most important element towards achieving your goals is to be goal obsessed and develop a deep seated burning desire. The starting point of all goal attainment is a deep desire. If you really want to achieve your goals, you must develop an intense burning desire. And when I say desire, I don't mean hope or wish. I mean an all consuming obsession for what you want. The good news is that almost everything that you want long enough and hard enough, you can ultimately achieve. All successful people have this trait in common, a deep seated desire and hunger to achieve. One of my most favorite motivational videos is of Puneet Ranjan. He's the CEO of Deloitte. I often listen to this video whenever I am in need of motivation. Here is the bit where he talks about being goals driven.
I'm wondering if you have any personal tricks on how you keep yourself motivated.
I set pretty high goals for myself. They're usually higher than what I think most other people set for me. And I just am I'm very driven to achieve them. I'm a goal-oriented individual, and I just am very driven to achieve those goals.
I will share the YouTube link in the show notes below for you all to see. Here's another video by Tony Robbins where he says how the most successful people he knows are driven by continuous lifelong hunger.
So I've had the leaders of countries, presidents of the United States, presidents of the largest companies in the world, billionaire entrepreneurs. And I've had moms and dads and entertainers, Serena Williams in the sports field, Hugh Jackman, Pitbull, Usher, you name it. So the one thing they all have in common, I think, is they're hungry. And I know that sounds simplistic, but I believe that's the single most important element that separates the quality of people's lives. It's not just the ability to have hunger, but to sustain it. Hunger means that you want more. You want more of yourself. You want to make a bigger difference. You want to be a better parent. You want to do something more than there is today, and that you don't get satisfied. Most people start out with hunger at an early stage of life, and they lose it.
But as Tony said, the most important part of being hungry for success is to sustain that hunger and desire for life. Most people let their hunger and desire wane as they age. As a result, their success is not sustainable. I want to give you two examples of people who demonstrated superhuman hunger and desire. After spending 11 years in the dark, both professionally and personally, Tiger Woods, a written off golf star, rose like a phoenix and made a staggering comeback. He won the Masters Golf Tournament after 11 long years. Now, it was not just any other comeback. Before that, Woods hadn't won a major tournament for 11 years, and yet, at 43, Tiger Woods worked on his desire obsessively and won back in all his glory. You have to see his comeback in perspective. In 2009, a personal scandal ruined his marriage and led to an extremely public divorce. His back troubles increased year after year, and he consistently missed qualifying for tournaments, which he was used to winning so easily before. After four more back surgeries in the next few years, Woods was arrested for driving under the influence in 2017, and he had to check himself into an addiction rehab. Now, everyone had written off Woods and felt sorry for him, but his comeback proved what an unconquerable mind can do when it is obsessed with a deep seated desire. The other example that is my favorite is from Back Home by Mary Kom, a defining force in Indian women boxing. At 36, being a mother of three, she lifted her sixth world title. Now, how do you get into peak physical and mental state at 36? Where does she draw that inner strength from? And she's not done yet. When speaking about her own hunger for success, Mary Kom said, "See, I have all kinds of medals. I have been the world champion 6 times. I also have an Olympic medal. But you see, I haven't yet won an Olympic gold, and that keeps me going. I'm still hungry to win more titles, and I want to qualify for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics." This is what I meant by sustaining hunger and desire for life. This is the one defining thing that separates the super successful from the average. I have made a lifelong commitment with myself never to stop being hungry, and therefore I always try to push my goals to 10x size each year. I will talk about 10x mindset and 10x thinking in a future episode, but for now, that's all that I wanted to share with you. By the way, if you find my content valuable, please consider subscribing to my channel, because when you subscribe, it makes my video appear to a wider audience. Thank you.